They talk about a lot of like tampering and stuff like that in college football. Did anybody ever reach out to you, try to get you in the portal and stuff like that while you're at Clemson?
Yeah, for sure. Actually, after my sophomore year, I was thinking about transferring.
Mm,
Um, and I know Auburn had a lot of interest, UGA, Tennessee, really all the SEC schools.
yeah.
But
What went into that thought process? Like, why'd you think about even transferring
just because I feel like I could have played more, especially after my sophomore year. I was just mad. Honestly, we lost to Tennessee in the
in the
Orange
bowl?
Bowl, and I was just like, man, I'm trying to win.
Yeah,
But a lot of thought came into it, and I decided to stay.
yeah. Or did the fact of you wanted to be the solo back take any account to that, or was it really
Um,
just I wanted to win now type shit?
it was really like I felt like not even me being a solo back, I felt like I wasn't getting enough carries. Like I feel like we could have a two back system where both of the backs eat, but I felt like it wasn't that.
Yeah.
So we actually got a new offensive coordinator that went into it. Another thing that went into it was just Clemson as a school. Like they in Clemson we have this thing called Paul Journey, and it's just focusing on developing us as like men and in the business world and connections. And I felt
Hmm.
like that's something I can't get nowhere else. And this is like it's actually I feel like it's actually family there. Like
Yeah.
I hear my cousin goes to UGA and he tells me they don't got a banquet there, but Clemson
Mm.
we do all that stuff. Coach really cares about that, and people there really care about you. So I feel like that was something you can't replicate
Yeah,
somewhere else.
yeah, and that's a big part of it, like the family aspect. We had one of my boys, CJ. He played at LSU. He's
Mm-hmm.
at Miami now,
Mm-hmm.
and he was saying like their locker room wasn't really a tight knit locker room and stuff
Mm-hmm.
like that. And he was saying that's what hindered them in the big moments, like in big games, because they couldn't lean on each other like that.
Yeah.
So that's what makes Clemson Clemson?